over, and we are moving on to bigger and better things for the weekend and the next week and all that. Hope y'all enjoying y'all day. Hope y'all having a good, positive, productive day. And I am too. So far, so good. You know what I mean? Today, it's kind of cold. It's decent for those who like the cold. It's a little cold for those who like the heat. It's around average 60 degrees. And again, I always like to give my weather report within the first minute or two of the lives just to kind of break the ice, ironically. But after this next 15 seconds, we're about to get into what this video is actually about. And you know what? It's funny because when you think that you're comfortable doing something and where you're at, the weather will change, and then all of a sudden things will change. All of a sudden you got to change your course. So that's crazy. But anyway, yes, we are here. It is Friday, and it's nothing but bad news happening in the hip hop community. I'm not the type that wants to report bad news or spread it or even engage in it, honestly. But it is a part of what is going on in the hip hop world. Unfortunately, those good things that happen aren't highlighted and aren't for us to see. So that's why you don't hear about those happen as often as you do situations like this. So for those who don't know and aren't sure, Gucci Mane allegedly got held up or kidnapped by Pooh Shiesty and Big 30, in which Pooh Shiesty is signed to 1017, a record label that Gucci Mane is over. I'm not sure if of Big 30's status. I don't know if he signed to him as well, but I know him and Pooh Shiesty are like this, A1 day ones, right? So whatever Pooh Shiesty got going, so does Big 30. So if you didn't know that, yes, that's why Pooh Shiesty got detained. I think it's all happened in Texas over the alleged kidnapping of Gucci Mane, to where he had him at Powell Point and try to get him out of his contract. So that happened, and Big 30, Pooh Shiesty, and a bunch of other guys, probably like 10 guys, also got taken away for that. Because apparently Gucci Mane snitched, right? So now Gucci Mane has a diss track against Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 called Crash Dummy, which is getting a lot of mixed reviews. Most of them, I think, negative. A lot of people feel like Gucci Mane is snitching on Pooh Shiesty. I've heard some of the song. I can be honest with you and say I haven't heard the entire thing. But the piece I did hear, I don't know what to make of it, because you know me, I'm still on the whole, I don't know if that's the real Gucci Mane situation. So I can't just go along with these stories. Plus, I'm sorry, the piece I did hear, it sounded so computerized, it didn't even sound natural. It didn't sound like the tone of somebody who just got kidnapped. It didn't sound like a natural, grown, older man's voice. It sounded like, you know what I'm saying, like AI. And I don't know if you want to get into that or not. That might be for another video. But this AI Gucci, I ain't buying it. What up, Chino? What's happening? Gucci could have kept that shit. That's what everybody said. Everybody said, and thank y'all for the like too. If y'all watching, thank you for the like, and I appreciate your view. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that it sounds like an old mid 2000s Gucci type song, which it does have Zaytoven on the beat. So Gucci and Zaytoven getting together for that, it just sounds weird. It don't sound natural. Like I said, I wouldn't expect that tone from somebody who just got kidnapped, held at gunpoint, and just allegedly told the police about everything that happened in the details. What's going on, Anastasia? How you doing? Thank you for your view and your like. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I don't see that. So I'll probably listen to the rest of it, I guess, even though everybody's saying it's pretty much trash. But from the piece I heard, it sounded like Kanye. It sounded like AI. That's what Kanye sounds like right now. All his music sounds like this is not him. It sounds too punctual. If you ever want to know if something is AI or not, see if it sounds too punctual, right? Perfect example, Kendrick Lamar, when him and Drake were going back and forth. There's a song called Owl Hunting, which you would assume Kendrick would write a song called Owl Hunting because Drake's whole thing is the owl, right? It makes sense. It plays to Kendrick's creativity. What's going on, Leon? Hello, everyone. Me so like done. God bless. Hey, same to you. And thank y'all for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. Please do. And subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. So, in that series, it was a song called Owl Hunting by Kendrick Lamar. And when I played it, something didn't feel right. And you know, Kendrick is kind of, I wouldn't say all over the place, but it kind of reminds me of me when I rap. Like, I switch it up a lot within one verse, not one bar, not 4 bars sound the same. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of personality and it's a lot of variety. So when I heard the owl hunting thing, I'm like, you know, it could pass for somebody who don't really know, because Kendrick Lamar kind of raps punctual. He has strong T's and ends his sentences, all the T's. You know, he talks like that. You know what I mean? So it's easy to get that confused with AI, but it was just linear. It was just all one way, no type of super switches, nothing. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like it was too on point. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And then it ended up being fake. So it was right. But then when Kendrick Lamar came out with the what was it? The first one, not the Euphoria, my favorite one, the Euphoria. That's when it was like, okay, we know this is Kendrick, because not only is he saying actual dirt, but he putting his personality, and I can hear it more. So that's the difference. So yeah, this whole Gucci Mane being AI thing, I wouldn't be surprised if it's still true. If it's a clone, he's a clone, whatever. But the diss track, from what I heard so far, it sounded, his vocabulary doesn't sound like that. You know what I'm saying? You know Gucci Mane. I ain't trying to call the man slow or uneducated, but like, you know how he talk. You know the words he know. The words he's been using the last few years, I'm like, nah. Not only can he not talk that fast when he rap that fast, but some of these words is the words he don't never say. I don't care how grown you is. You heard I just said how grown you is? I mean how grown you are. You can still talk like that, like I just did. I got education myself. I know a lot of words that a lot of people around me don't. But I still talk the way I talk. And Gucci Mane is well within age to be stuck in his ways, so he would talk the way he talks from the beginning, not saying certain words now. It don't make sense. Long story short, I don't know what's gonna happen with Pooh, Shiesty or Big 30 or any of that. I just know that this whole situation with the hip hop world is just looking so nasty right now. Ain't nothing right about it. Ain't no good news. Ain't no. Where my question is, for those who are watching the chat, and please answer me this, because I'm a huge hip hop head. I make hip hop music. Where's the music? Seriously, where's the music? I keep hearing folks talking about each other on, you know what I'm saying, like on social media, or fighting and getting shot. The Offset stuff, the Baby Mom stuff. Where's the music at? 'Cause I ain't even seeing no drops. The only one that done dropped recently was J. Cole's Fall Off, which, come on, we can put that in the back seat. We can play that one day when the world done stopped or some pandemic part 2 happens. We'll play that then. But besides that, Baby Keem dropped an album which was surprisingly good. Like I said, I used to think Baby Keem was whack. After this album, changed my mind. I'm a fan. Great album. But that's it. I don't count Kanye's Bully, because that ain't Kanye. I don't care. That's not Kanye. I don't count that. That's not Kanye. Okay? Alright? Well, somebody put Mustard, and then somebody after them put Are You That Dijon Guy? Sample versus remix cost. And for those who don't know, a quick little short story on DJ Mustard. Yes, his name is Dijon or Dijon or whatever. And his aunt or grandma or something can pronounce his name, so she starts calling him Mustard. And that's how he got the name DJ. Fact check me. But yeah, I'm serious. Like, there's no music. Sway Lee just dropped the album, and I'm going to talk about that in another video, because that's its own video. I ain't even trying to bash people, but come on, bro. I need some real good hip-hop music. One, because I am making hip-hop music, and 2, because I want to hear other people make good hip-hop music. The ones that I know that are good right now are people that I actually know in real life. Local, as they would say. Those are the good ones. These people out here in the industry, this industry is done. It's done. Even the ones you thought were like wholesome and good and actually had, you know what I'm saying, something to offer, something real to offer the hip-hop world. They just plants too. Not every industry plant is a new bloomer. There's plants that have been out there that's trees. They got a strong foundation and that's been planted a long time ago and continue to drop more produce and fruit. That's how it happens in this hip-hop industry, unfortunately. So it is what it is. That's really all I want to talk about when it comes to that, Gucci and all that. I just want to speak my mind, because I thought that it was weird, and not everybody's feeling the Gucci Mane diss track, and I don't blame them, because it just, I don't know. A lot of that stuff it just sound fake. It don't sound real, and it's unrealistic and unbelievable. I feel like a lot of chat talk to text situation going on. So we'll get into that later. Otherwise, it's Friday, y'all. Enjoy the weekend, whether you're indoors or out. I appreciate you coming through, sliding through this convo, hitting the chat, hitting the like button, and subscribing. I appreciate all that. And I'll catch y'all on the next one real soon. Trust me, it's going to be an overload of videos. And thank y'all for supporting. I appreciate that, honestly, wholeheartedly. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm out of here.